This is the first time within my 3 years of talking on The View on this channel that I ever had my title this way. Meghan McCain shutting down Joy Behar on The View. Now, if that's not the most unbiased thing you ever heard, considering how she talks about my people with this tweet, then I don't know what is. I can't believe this, but let's talk about it. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe, click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I really do appreciate if you do subscribe, you click the bell. I'm not assigned to a party. I'm not a Democratic cult. I'm not a Republican cult. I'm a fairness cult, if that makes sense. Now, I'm a fair person. I try to be unbiased. Hence the title that you're seeing right now. I'd appreciate if you do subscribe and do click the bell. If you are all about realness and you're not sensitive towards what I say about the president now or the president in the past, and this is the channel for you. Patreon.com/JOA. I get censored here a lot on YouTube to where like my work does not get monetized. So Patreon is just another avenue for me to get paid to, put videos that you guys so want to see on my channel. So I really do appreciate your $5 donation or more monthly. It means a lot. I want you guys to watch this clip, and then I also want you guys to answer this icebreaker question. Do you think Meghan McCain had a point in this video? Because I do, and I'll come back with some more.
No, he has to be diplomatic for some reason. He doesn't want to upset people. He doesn't want to step on people's civil liberties, but I don't have to be that way. You know what? It's not that complicated, people. It's not nuclear physics, all right? All you have to do is get the damn vaccine. When you go inside, wear a mask. Even if you have the vaccine, there might be variants around. Wear the damn vaccine and then get the booster when that time is coming. Well, what is the complicated problem here with people? I don't understand it. This is just to own the libs. Maybe they're not seeing enough on television the way people suffer when they get this disease. Even though the numbers are going down, people are still dying from it. And maybe they're not seeing it. When I was a kid, the polio vaccine was available, and everybody was dying to get it. If you watch those kids on television and those iron lungs, that's what they used to show us. A child and an iron lung. And I was a child, and I'd be like, oh, my God, I don't want to be in there. Get me that shot. And, of course, people did it. Everybody's getting it, okay? You guys out there, you're not owning the libs by not getting the shot. Nobody's grown an extra arm. Nobody's grown an extra head. Everybody's fine. It's the people who are not taking it who are not fine.
Right. The show, the messaging is absolute garbage coming from Fauci. And it's not just about owning the libs. The demographics on who is vaccine hesitant, it crosses the gamut. There's still a lot of hesitancy in the African-American community. A nurse I know who actually was administering vaccines said that her daughter wouldn't get it because she was worried about fertility issues. This is something I keep hearing a lot, that a lot of women are concerned about what it could possibly do if you're in childbearing years. All the women on this show, I assume, are done having babies except possibly me. That's something that I would want to know. I believe the science. I believe it's healthy. I think they have come out saying even pregnant women can get this vaccine. But the fact that there hasn't been a summit or a discussion or figures that people trust on TV to try and help quell some of this, that's why the conspiracy theories keep growing and spreading. And I think that, again, the White House and the CDC has done a terrible job in just saying, what do you want to own the libs? And that's that. Like, it's not productive. That's why people keep going into their corners. And this is coming from a place of fear. I don't think it's coming from a place of politics. People just don't understand and don't know. And I don't like to judge people who aren't accessible to the same kind of resources and education I am. But this is a serious, serious problem in this country. And I agree with Sunny that it's a luxury to have this vaccine. I was happy to get vaccinated. If they want us to have a vaccine passport, maybe they should make the vaccine card in a size that I can carry around in my wallet. It's about this big right now. Like that, how was that laid out in a responsible way? So there's a lot of things that they've done. They're really stupid. And I'm also sick of that.
Right.
You know, a lot of people, I'd like to, yes, a lot of people of color have every right to be skeptical of the government. They have been burnt for generations by various what should we put it, policies.
I'm not saying
and
they
so they're
aren't.
nervous. That's different.
I'm
Excuse
not saying
me,
they
I'm
aren't,
not
but
done.
I think that, Republicans have reasons to be nervous for other. I am not trying to judge. I want as many people vaccinated in as many ways, but I think when you come on the show and just say, "Oh, we're owning the libs," it's just factually
Excuse
inaccurate
me.
about the demographics who are not getting the vaccine.
A lot of these
crosses
people,
the gamut, and I just gave you
a lot of the
evidence.
people. A lot of these people that you're talking about, Meghan, are watching Sean Hannity.
They're not.
Who is telling them, and Tucker
Some of
Carlson,
these women that
who
I
are
know
telling
are
them
highly
that it's
educated
danger.
women.
Excuse me, can I please
Anti-vaxxers
finish
happen
the
in Los
sentence?
Angeles and New York
And come right.
So I already know what I'm going to see in my comments. They're going to say, well, do you not know where this birth came from? The birth of this pandemic, it came from Donald Trump with the messaging. Yes, but we have to look past the 4 years. I understand the past 4 years, the politicization of this pandemic, of even Dr. Fauci, according to sources, of him being shut down by Trump and not him wanting to overstep his boundaries with this whole COVID situation. But at the same time, he does not work for Donald Trump. He's on a whole different other sector of his own job force. So I highly doubt just analyzing the data and analyzing the whole COVID situation did not dissuade him from saying that at first we shouldn't be wearing masks. At first that masks don't work. And I'm not going to sit here and play that video for you guys because I do understand there is a cult for Dr. Fauci. There is a cult for Donald Trump. And there's even a cult for Biden. So whatever I say, whatever I do to persuade whatever cult you're on, you're going to tout some type of comment to go against that if you're against it, rather than actually be unbiased like I am in this video. And let's talk about why I feel like Meghan McCain shut Joy Behar down in this video. I personally agree with Meghan McCain because Joy Behar is simply saying it's a shutting down the libs. Like it's a common rhetoric that the Republican Party is trying to do to be anti-vaccine. That is highly untrue. That is really untrue. And Joy Behar, baby, come on now. You're showing your true colors here, because the people that I know, the black people and the people of color here I know in the South, are the people that are also not taking vaccines. At this moment, there are only about 29% of people in the South that took the vaccines, which is highly not good. There's people younger than me in their early 20s. There's people older than me in their 40s that say they don't trust it, they don't want to take the vaccines. So it's not a Republican thing to be anti this vaccine. It's a whole demographic across the board, like what Meghan McCain said, that is anti this vaccine. You are watching somebody right now that has only voted Democrat in their life, and I'm anti this vaccine. I said that before. I personally feel like Biden hasn't been doing a great job with trying to teeter the messaging to a different part. Having, I don't know, Dr. Fauci or having some type of summit or somebody go on Fox News or something, having some type of meeting or press conference or something to where they can at least minimize the hesitancy for this vaccine. I live alone. I personally am not around people. The only time I'm around people is when I go shopping, and I'm double masked. Okay, so if I'm hearing that this vaccine is not 100%, if I'm hearing that there's a possibility, even if I take this vaccine, that I could be asymptomatic. If I'm feeling asymptomatic right now, what's the point of me taking the vaccine? So that really doesn't make sense. And I'm always wearing my mask. I have no problem wearing a mask. I just don't feel like taking a shot, going through my body and my whole physiology of my body is worth it if I'm going to be in the same condition as I am at the moment. All right. Now, according to my doctor at the time, I do recall him saying that I had the swine flu. And baby, when I tell you the swine flu was one of the worst things I ever had in my life, I was sick for like a week. I was throwing up, and baby, I don't throw up at all. And when I was throwing up, y'all, my balls was hurting. It was really hurting. And I had a shot up my ass, right? And so I felt like Obama handled the whole H1N1 civilly, professionally, did his job. And the H1N1 was more touted towards people that were, children, kids. This COVID situation is more touted towards people that are older. So have I been scared of this COVID situation during the start while a lot of people in the world were? No, I wasn't scared at all, baby. I was taking advantage of this pandemic, baby. I was making that money, all right? Doing Uber Eats and everything, baby. That money was looking good. So I wasn't never scared about it. I'm like, dude, I had the swine back in the day, and I possibly had the COVID, but I'm not feeling anything. I was maxed up and everything, and for the past almost year now, going to be a year by July 7th, I've been solo working from home. But the early start of this pandemic, like June, July-ish, I was, out and about delivering food because everybody was scared. So I do agree with Meghan McCain. The messaging is definitely off. I can't please anybody while doing my channel. I can only say how I feel, what I feel. You can call what you want, because I understand in the comments they're going to say, oh, now he not only pro Candace Owens, he pro Meghan McCain now. No, just because I may not be a fan of somebody, that doesn't mean I'm going to sit here and try to say Joy Behar shuts down Meghan McCain to tout towards my subscribers. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to simply say what I feel is right and what I feel is true and factual. And Meghan McCain is right. And I've said this before, that the messaging is off. It's off, and Joy Behar is wrong. It's not just Republicans that don't want to get a vaccine. It's people that are Democrats, and there's people that's apolitical. I've met a lot of them, okay? Don't believe everything you see in the media or hear in the media about people. For the most part, people are following directions. They're wearing their mask. I have seen, when I do go out and eat, I did see like one or two people come in a place without a mask, and I was kind of like, wait, why are you not wearing your mask in my mind? But, don't believe what the media be saying. Come on now. Anyways, I want to hear what your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate it if you subscribe and you click the bell. That does mean a lot to me. I appreciate you guys that watch and comment. And please share this video. Please thumbs this up if you're unbiased and you feel what I'm saying is correct, which I highly doubt a lot of people are going to think it's correct, because a lot of people hate Meghan McCain on my subscribers list. And I'm the one that really should despise the chick, because her tweeting is very dangerous towards my people and everything. So subscribe, click the bell, and I'll see you guys later. Deuces. Yay.